I recap: Stroman, Sanchez, Biagini, Hudson, Phelps, Sogard, all gone, and the Toronto Blue Jays did not get one top 100 prospect in return. Unless you go back to 2017 when Derek Fisher was a top 100 prospect for the Astros. He's now 25, has played parts of 3 seasons in the major leagues, and has a career average of just over 200.
Yeah, but his WAR is 0.6, though, career. So there's that.
There's that.
There's that.
That's the positive.
I guess there's no positive. Is there? There's no positive. Because we actually had a conversation on this show yesterday and the day before about, can you judge a trade in a vacuum? Do you need to let it breathe a little bit? Let it marinate. Have a couple of those prospects mature. See what you got. Maybe how MLB Pipeline or Baseball America has them is not the same as the Jays internally have them, and that's really all that matters. But in a way, the value at the time, what the market bears, does matter. You can judge a move based on the other moves that were made on the same day around the same time. And in fact, some of the other teams in Major League Baseball reportedly, if you believe Andy Martino, felt like the Jays were hurting the market for what they traded Marcus Stroman for. And if Jays fans were upset about what they got back in that deal, they didn't get back anything, really, for Aaron Sanchez. And so, like any market, to me, timing is everything. It's going to be part of the conversation with Ken Giles and the fact that he did not move today. And my biggest thing is, I understand why you want to trade Aaron Sanchez. The methodology is the same for why you want to trade Marcus Stroman. But you don't have to trade him now, and not for this. He's 26, which doesn't fit with their timeline of their young guys, but he's arbitration eligible next year, UFA after that. He's maybe building back some value after his last 2 starts. Could you not trade him in the offseason for more? At the next deadline for more? You couldn't ever trade him for less. So why trade him now is my biggest question.
$1 million question at this time, and probably when he hits free agency, a multi-million-dollar question.
Right.
The Jays making some moves that have people. This is the only, and you mentioned it about halfway through, the only thing that I can figure out that's being done here by Jays management is they are laying the reputation and maybe more on the line with this deadline by saying all these top 100 prospects that either Baseball America or MLB Pipeline has put as guys that people should be targeting aren't good enough for us. We have found diamonds in the rough. And listen, I was the one here when everyone was saying, you got to wait 2 years to figure out what they've got back in return, that was saying, nah, you just wait 2 days. Trevor Bauer going to the Reds and getting the return that they got for Trevor Bauer puts the Marcus Stroman trade in a much different light. And I wonder if in the end they did not jump the gun way too early, especially when Bumgarner didn't go, and now we see Greinke go. But there are some teams that, I mean, did the New York Yankees add a pitcher that I didn't see
No.
at the deadline? Okay.